Now, lads, there are a lot of high quality women on this planet. Despite what you think right now, and despite all the bullshit, all the gold diggers, I tell you now, guys, there is a lot of high quality women on this planet. But right now, you don't have one. So the question you have to be asking yourself is, why don't you yet have one? Everybody goes wrong at the start. Everything's about me. Everything's about me, 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 me. I want this. I want this. But what we do know, guys, in attraction is it can't be about you. It has to be about the other person. So if you don't yet have a truly high quality woman in your life, you need to start thinking about, what would a high quality woman actually want? You have to understand their needs. So no matter how many times you watch some stupid YouTube video on how to cold approach a woman, or what's the best DM to send a woman to get her to reply, you can just be spraying bullets and you are never going to hit the target until you truly know what they want. You do not need an RPD fucking stupid light machine gun. You need a sniper rifle, and you need to understand exactly how it works and exactly what the target wants so you can make sure you hit. So before we even get into attracting high quality women, I first want to clarify what actually is a high quality woman, because lads go wrong very fast when talking about high quality women. And I was the same back in the day. I've been in, multiple relationships where I would get someone who I deemed as high quality as an 18-year-old guy, a 20-year-old guy. And I thought high quality was just, oh, they're quite scarce, they're good looking, and that's about it. Let me tell you, that is not a high quality woman. That will not get you where you want to be in life, and it will not leave you fulfilled. You need somebody that is the full package. And we're going to run through this really quickly now before we get into the next steps about how to attract the women and where you're going to find one. So the first thing is, we need someone who is naturally beautiful. 10 out of 10 in the face, features, just has a very natural, pretty face. We need it, guys. We are men, and it's status. We want high quality women around us. If I see a guy who doesn't get high quality women, I know it. I know straight away that this guy's not on his shit, because any high quality guy would get the high quality woman for reasons I'm going to talk about shortly. Secondly, high standards with her own health, her own fitness, her own beauty. You need somebody who is interested in making themselves as good as possible before they even meet you, and they can then just continue those positive habits. Thirdly, you want someone who invests in their personal development. It's extremely attractive when a woman has a coach on her mindset or her fitness or her health or a business or a career. She's got a mentor. You need somebody who is going to go like this. Now, yes, as the guy, you are going to be the provider in the relationship, but it's still extremely important that your woman is fulfilling her own goals for herself, because then she's going to be at peace with herself and she can show up the best for you. So always look for somebody who is actually going to grow aligned with you. Yes, you may be a lot further up the ladder, hopefully, than your woman, but you want someone who is going to be growing in the same direction. If you have someone that's flatlining or declining, you're going like this, you're going to hit a big friction marker and it's just going to end. I've had this before when I'm on a mission. They're not, it doesn't work, guys. The missions don't have to be the same. You might want to be, the most jacked guy, the most richest, wealthiest guy. And she just wants to improve in herself. Better mindset, better energy. That's good, guys. She doesn't need to want to become a millionaire for herself. That's your job, remember. Nextly, feminine energy. Brings the peace, good vibes, and is relaxed. Now, we're going to talk about this is actually mainly your job. And a lot of these things are mainly your job, but this is something we want to look for. Take small inconveniences off my shoulders or off your shoulders and should make life easier for you. So if you're with a woman at the minute, does she make your life easier or does she make your life harder? Growth mindset. Huge thinker, action taker. You want someone who is going to push your own boundaries. So if I say, oh, I want to do 7 figures in a month. I want to lose this much body fat. I want to do this. All these things, right? You don't want someone that's going to go, Well, that's not possible. How can you do that? Why do you want to? When are you going to stop? Your goals are stupid. If you have that, it's instantly done. Okay. I've had previous relationships where I would be growing so fast within my business or my own personal development, and they would resent me for the action that they're not taking. You need somebody who is extremely secure in themselves, and for them to be secure in themselves, they need to be on an aligned mission. If they fear that you're off to the top and they're not going to do the work that they need to do from their end to get to the top with you, they're going to be very insecure. They're going to project it back out and they're just going to pull you back down. So be very aware of that. Expects the best from me, like we just said. Also, moldable is really important. I found that over the last 12 months with the woman I've been dating, like unbelievably moldable. So extremely involved in her own personal development, her own goals. However, I'm the one leading the relationship. I'm the one providing. I'm the one that's setting the direction. And she's also equally as important in the relationship as I am, but just in a different role. Okay. But because I'm the one forging the path, going out warfare every day in work and just working from 4 a.m. till 10, 11 at night, I'm setting the boundaries. I'm like, this is what we're doing. And you need a lady who is moldable to your current parameters. You should be setting the parameters, okay? Also, you want a woman that is very selective with her circle, self-aware, not influenced by stupid people. If your girl is seeing loads of mates who are all tacky little bitches and they're out in the clubs every night, you know, one night stands, low morals or values, cheating on the partners, that's a red flag. You need to find women who are looking selectively to be friends and build relationships with other women who are going to be family orientated, growth orientated, wealth orientated, okay? Sensible, classy women. That's what you want, okay? And also not easily influenced. So if their mum or if their friends or if somebody is saying stuff to them or even social media and people are telling them advice who aren't at their goals, so i.e. where me and her are going or where you and your partner are going, they need to understand that you can't take advice from anybody, even as the woman in the relationship, if someone hasn't come from there. So, you know, even if you've had a little bicker with your partner and she then runs to her single mate who can never hold a high quality relationship and has never been with a high value man like yourself, that's the wrong person to go to advice for. You wouldn't go to the poor person for money advice. You wouldn't go to the fat person for fat loss advice. But a lot of women, lower quality women, even, you know, good looking ones who people deem as high quality, which truly aren't, they will be easily influenced and go off in the wrong path and actually cause you a lot of aggro and give you a lot of headache. You do not want headache. Your job is to have headache from your work and forge the path and build the best life and provide. And you come out of that work and she's just in a best energy and everything she does is for you and future family. Okay, so let's get into the meat of this. What do high quality women want? Because once we know what they want, we can be of value to them and then we can start to implement within ourselves. So men show love via providing and women show love via submitting. Now let's think about submissive. If we want a woman to submit to us, we need to have physical presence, for one. We need to be not some skinny, fat, average guy. Women, high quality women, this is not just any old fucking Karen. This is high quality women, which men want, okay? It's extremely important for your own personal growth, and it's extremely important for your status on the planet, okay? So, if you want a woman like this to be submissive to you and be in a relationship with you and play the role she needs to play, you have to have the physical presence. You have to have a safety barrier. She needs to feel safe around you. You need muscle mass. You also need to show that you respect yourself, that you're lean, you're not carrying excess body fat. And she just knows you're putting in the work on your physique. Okay, that's enough said that I don't want to go too much down rabbit holes on all of these. The second one is mindset, okay? She needs to know that you do the work. It's all good going on a date with a high quality woman, saying and being all talk about the future and what you're going to achieve. If she sees that your habits don't align with that future, she's going to swerve and she's going to be gone straight away. She's going to leave you in the fucking dark and you're going to think it's all her, but it was all you from the very start because you weren't doing the work you needed to do. If you were a high quality woman, you would not hang around a guy that is not showing promises and living up to expectation for a future. As a woman, you're the person that's obviously worked on yourself so far to get to where you are as a high value woman. But then you want kids, you want family, you want an amazing lifestyle to build that family. If your partner, as the guy, is not being promising about what's coming in the future, you would fuck off and I would fuck off if I was the woman. So you've got to put yourself in their shoes, okay? So you've got to be strong-minded. You've got to be emotionally stable. You can't have something happen with your business or, some person said something to you on social media and you're flipping and you're all emotional and you're crying around like a little bitch. You've got to be stable. Whether it's the lowest of low or the highest of high, you're just cold. You turn up, you do work. No matter how bad something could have happened or no matter how good something could have happened, I will always be at my desk on hours every single day, and I will always be in the gym at set hours every single day. I will always be reading at certain hours every single day, regardless of anything that's happened. That's emotional stability, it's discipline, and that is a huge element for respect. A woman can only submit when she respects you. So your mindset has to align with what you're talking about and everything else. Okay, your career. This ties in. So your career and finances have to be in a good spot. A woman is not going to be submissive to you and drop down, have kids with you, open her legs, not a high quality woman, if she doesn't think that you're going to be able to provide for her and the family in the future. Because high quality women just want to be mums, right? There's all this fucking feminism bullshit. They're not high quality women. Real high quality women like old school traditional vibes. They want to be the woman. They want to have an amazing life and they want to just be the best mum to your future kids or current kids. Okay? So you have to be all in on your personal development, on your professional development. What I mean is you got to have the physical presence, you've got to have the mindset, the stability, and you've got to be grinding on the career. And all of them are fucking aligned, guys. That's what you've got to remember. When you've got your physique, then you've got your mind, which sits on top of your physique. Then you've got your life, your career, your business. It doesn't have to be your own business, but your career and your finances are stable. Then the next layer is knocked down. A woman is again going to be more submissive to you. And then the lifestyle. Women want a lifestyle. I would want a lifestyle if I was a woman. I want a lifestyle as a guy. Okay, now let's flip this, guys. Let's come back. Men show love via providing. So we know women want to submit. We know what we need to do that, but we've got to provide. So if we're going to provide, we have to be physically able to provide. If you're a fat little simp, you can't physically provide nothing, okay? Mindset capable. You've got to be able to provide from a mindset standpoint. You've got to be able to provide them mentally a safe place. You've got to be there to listen. You've got to be there to guide, to lead, to provide them with solutions, emotional support. It's important. Career and money capabilities. You've got to be able to provide with finance because that's how we show love. Look at the lions. They provide by going out and hunting and coming back, and there's a full fucking animal for their family, and they'll take last dibs. Okay? The world has always been like this in all fucking animals. So if you can't even provide for yourself right now, how can you provide for them? And if you can't do that, if you can't even provide for you to build yourself the best life, and you definitely can't do it for them, you can't truly show love. So the mistake I made, and I know a lot of lads made, and maybe currently making right now, is they're trying to love at their fullest potential before they can provide. You can't love at your truest potential as a man if you can't provide, and you can't expect full love back because they're not going to be able to show love via submitting if you can't provide. So everything really, guys, if the woman isn't showing up and she's truly a high quality woman, it's all your fault. And the day I realized this was the best day of my life. The day I realized no one's going to come save me with my physique, my mindset, my career, but also with women. Everything is your own accountability, guys. And when you do realize that, you might get a little bit fucking butthurt, but it's the best day of your life because now you know you have to go all in and you can just build the best life with the best physique, mindset, lifestyle, and access to women. And the reason you don't have any of it right now, or all of it right now, is because you're not the guy. Okay, and you want to be able to provide the lifestyle. But again, guys, if you don't have the lifestyle yourself, you can't work when you want. You're not making money online. You don't have the business. You don't have the career. You don't have the ability to go to nice restaurants, to travel. You can't love deepest. And I've been in relationships before, guys, like I said, and I couldn't fully provide. And as much as I tried to love, there was always a friction because I knew I couldn't deeply provide. I knew I couldn't even take the first class flights to Dubai. So how could I provide and do the same for her? Okay. I was unfulfilled in myself. So how can I show love if I don't have love in myself? Okay. So it all comes back down to doing the basics, step by step, investing in you, all in on you, becoming the best in all areas, creating it for yourself, and then you can provide for others. And then only then you can show your true love. And only when you show your true love will you receive true love. So women aren't gold diggers. They're just biologically built to literally build families and have safety for their families. And if you were a lioness, you would want food on the table. You would want the safest area. You'd want the safest den. So you have to become the guy that can provide that, guys. Just bring everything back to fundamental biology. Right now, I know you're not doing that. The world's fucked. We've lost all traditionalities, okay? So you have to go all in on you, do the work, and you have to create the man that you truly respect, the man that you truly admire. Starting with the physique, then the mindset's going to build. Then you go in on the career, then you push the skill sets, then the network, then the finances and the lifestyle. But only at that point can you show true love as a man. And if you're not giving out, you can't receive in. Now, you may think you feel it, but I guarantee you that's lust. For as long as you're unfulfilled in your own self, your own growth, and you're not living to your potential, you're not going through that self-actualization, becoming the best version of yourself and sharing that back with the world, you can't show your truest love. You're going to be projecting, okay? And it can hurt, guys. You know, I've had it myself, and it's tough. But the sooner you realize it, the sooner you get out your little paddy about it and you put your head down and you grind and you go, okay, I need a plan. What's the thing I can do right now? What's the one thing I could do to guarantee the best physique development? What's the best thing I can do to take my mindset to the next level? Getting in the rooms, getting the coaches. What's the best thing I can do to take my career to the next level? Find someone in the industry I want to be in and go all in with them and learn the skill sets, learn the habits, learn how to build what they've built. Same with the lifestyle. You just have to find people who are further ahead in that walk and they're going to pull you through. Okay, it's that simple. Now, finally, I do want to quickly touch on where, once you become that man, once you have built yourself up. Now, this doesn't mean like you've got to hit everything. It doesn't mean you've got to have 54 supercars, but you've definitely got to get to that point where you can definitely provide for yourself and you have physical ability, mental ability, career and finance ability, and lifestyle ability for yourself. So for me, in my opinion, that needs to be something where you have the ability to work remote so you can have that lifestyle. Or if you've got a business which is fixated, you've actually built a team. So let's say your own construction sites. Well, at least you've got a team which you can now delegate that to, where you can take the vacations, you can move around, you can do whatever. But I honestly think you need to be at a 8K minimum, and that's bare minimum, profit margin per month, UK, in order to be able to provide for yourself and what you need. So really, you're looking at 1.5ing that minimum before you can start to show love. Now, obviously from there, you can take your life to a whole new level. Like my life has just gone above and above and above and above and above, and will continue to do so. But there is definitely a point at where you can give that love. It doesn't mean you've got to have absolutely everything. But to be at that providing level, you need to be either working online and doing 5K a month because you've got that freedom already because of how remote your job is, or you need to be north of 8, 10K if you're in a fixed business, fixed location, minimum. Okay? And then you can provide. But the more you do, the better women you're going to get. And even the same woman you've got will become a different woman. The amount of times I see women act a certain way with a certain guy who's not got his shit together. He's not hitting the gym. He's not saying what he's saying he's going to do. He's not got the habits. He's not got the career where it needs to be. He's not got the finances. The same woman with a different guy will be so submissive, will be the dream housewife, pops out some kids, and is just an elite level woman. Why? Because she can do the things she needs to do. Just think about it. Would your partner right now act differently with a higher level male? If the answer is yes, you need to sort your fucking shit out. And that should always be your driver. You always need that pain, that uncomfort to go to the next level. Never settle. No matter how high you go. I tell myself this every day. I'm at a level where I can do fucking a lot of shit. Living in Dubai, place Bali, can travel whenever I want. Got a big business. But guys, you've always got to be applying pressure. You know, you've always got to know that the world's a competitive place. And as a high value woman, they've got access to a lot of things. So you have to be becoming better every day and going all in on you. And when you go all in on you, they can go all in on you too. People only invest in people that invest in themselves. So finally, where do high quality women go once you become that guy? Well, they're not going to be in the clubs, guys. They're not going to be at the tacky little bars. They're not going to be on Tinder. You've got to start looking in different places. Where do the whales go? The whales go to the lovely water. Where would that be? Pilates classes, early gym. They're not going to be at the gym gossiping at 5 p.m. with all the 9-to-5ers. They will be there at 5, 6 a.m. in the morning grinding. They're focused. They're on the personal development. They'll be in organic food stores. They look after their health. They'll be in bookshops, learning, mindset, psychology, personal development. They'll be in luxury restaurants, boutique coffee shops, matcha shops. If you want to find a woman, go to a matcha shop. Beach walks. They love walking. They're not going on social events with women to all these fucking free yacht parties. High quality women are going out on walks with friends, talking about future, talking about partners, talking about kids in the future. They're not talking about gossip on he fucked her and she fucked him and blah. Nobody gives a fuck, guys. Okay? And finally, bookstores. Beauty stores. They want to look good. They want to look good for themselves, not just for you, not for vanity. But they know that you only attract on the same level. So everyone provides in a different way. Like the guy provides financially and physically, and the woman's going to provide with peace and family. Okay. So they need to go all in where they need to go all in. And they know that women are actually more intrinsically aware of what they need to do. That's why they focus on what they focus on. But I don't see many lads focusing on it, right? Women are very good at knowing what men want. Now, some of them, don't get me wrong, the low quality women don't. They just think, oh, you just need arse in the face and men are going to be attracted. Yeah, that's a low quality woman and that attracts low quality men. High quality men aren't attracted to the slags, right? If you're also someone that's going for that right now, it's a sign. When you become a high value man that has all your shit together, you don't want no bullshit, okay? People only align on frequencies. So if you've got any issue with your partner right now, you don't have an issue with your partner, you've got an issue with yourself. Because only people on the same frequency will ever get together. So if your woman is average, you're average. Get fucking better, all right? Let's get it, let's go. Bit of a wake-up call, but a lot of you guys need it. I know I needed it. This is simply just a video for me 4 or 5 years ago when I was making all the same bullshit mistakes that I know you guys will be today. But just fix it, guys. You are accountable for everything. It's all your fault. Everything in your life is your fault. Start from the ground up. The physique, the mindset, the career, the finances, the lifestyle. Create it for you. provide it back. That will be the most fulfilling thing in the world. And when you've got somebody to share that journey with, to provide for, your drive and your purpose will 10x, okay? You need to get to that level for yourself. And once you've got to that level for yourself, in order to get to the next level, a high quality woman will be your biggest asset. Early days, women, while you're a projective little fuck, just like every lad is in this phase, I were too, because you've not got and you're not capable of doing the things you need to do, but you still want the woman to do her end, but she won't. You've got to go all in on you, get to the point where you can provide for yourself, you can provide for them, and they'll be it back. Okay, let's get it, let's go. I'll see you in the next video.